Hello everyone, welcome to LBS IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss history MCQs based on previous year UPSC questions. So let's start our session. Our first question is, the concept of Anuvrata was advocated by option A Mahayana Buddhism, option B Hinayana Buddhism, option C Jainism, option D the Lokayata school. Here answer to this question is option C Jainism. The concept of Anuvrata was advocated by Jainism. The 5 cardinal principles of Jainism, if followed by a monk, is called Mahavrata, and if observed by a lay follower, then it is called Anuvrata. The 5 fundamental forces of Jainism are Ahimsa, Satya, Asatya, Brahmacharya, and Abhrigraha. The term Yavanapriya mentioned in ancient Sanskrit texts denoted options are ivory, pepper, a fine variety of Indian muslin, themselves sent to the Greek court for dance performance. Here, answer to this question is option B, pepper. Yavanas were Indo-Greeks. They liked pepper, which was grown in India and surrounding parts of Southeast Asia. Had a lot of demand in ancient Roman Empire. That is why pepper was known as Yavanapriya. According to the Mimamsa system of philosophy, liberation is possible by means of options are yoga, bhakti, karma, and jnana. Here, answer to this question is option C, karma. According to the Mimamsa system of philosophy, liberation is possible by means of karma. It was started by Jaimini. In Sanskrit plays written during the Gupta period, women and Shudra speak which of the following languages? Options here are Prakrit, Sanskrit, Pali, Sauraseni. Here, answer to this question is option A, Prakrit. Sanskrit was the official language of the Gupta period and was used for literacy and academic purposes, while Prakrit was a vernacular language, that is, the language or dialect spoken by the ordinary people. Who among the following anticipated Newton by declaring that all things gravitate to the earth? Options are Aryabhatta, Dharmadeva, Buddhagupta, and Brahmagupta. Here, answer to this question is option D, Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta was an Indian mathematician and astronomer who had written numerous important books on mathematics and astronomy. Brahmagupta in his book Brahmasupta Siddhanta and Khanda Khandayaka postulated that all things gravitate to the earth. The Modi script was employed in the documents of option A, Vodayas, option B, Zamorins, option C, Hoysalas, option D, Marathas. Here, answer to this question is option D, Marathas. The Modi script was employed in the documents of Marathas. It was mainly used in maintaining the revenue and administrative records. Consider the map given below. The route indicated in the map was followed during the course of his military exploits by option A, Chandragupta II, option B, Harshavardhana, option C, Rajendra Chola, option D, Malik Kafur. Here, answer to this question is option D, Malik Kafur. Alauddin Khilji sent Malik Kafur, popularly known as Hazar Dinari, for southern expedition and he reached up to Kanyakumari. Ashtapradhan was a council of ministers in the administration of options are Gupta, Chola, Vijayanagara and Maratha. Here, answer to this question is option D, Maratha administration. Ashtapradhan was a council of 8 ministers that administered the Maratha Empire. The council was formed in 1674 by founding emperor Chhatrapati Shivaji. The term Ashtapradhan literally translates to the prime 8 from Sanskrit word Ashta means 8 and Pradhan means prime. The body discharged the functions of a modern council of ministers. This is regarded as one of the first successful instances of ministerial delegation in India. Which one of the following monuments has a dome which is said to be one of the largest in the world? Options are Tomb of Sher Shah, Jama Masjid, Tomb of Ghiyas-ud-Din Tughlaq, Gol Gumbaz. Here, answer to this question is option D, Gol Gumbaz, Bijapur. Gol Gumbaz is the mausoleum of King Muhammad Adil Shah, Sultan of Bijapur, tomb located in Vijaypura, Karnataka. Construction of the tomb started in 1626 and completed in 1656. The name is based on Golagumata derived from Gol Gumbad meaning circular dome. It follows the style of Deccan architecture. Bronze icons of Nataraja cast during the Chola period invariably show the deity with option A 8 hands, option B 6 hands, option C 4 hands, option D 2 hands. Answer to this question is option C 4 hands. Bronze icon of Nataraja is the finest example of Chola sculpture. Hooghly was used as a base for piracy in the Bay of Bengal by option A, the Portuguese, option B, the French, option C, the Danish, option D, the British. Here answer to this question is option A, the Portuguese. Hooghly became the center of piracy due to British East India Company vanished the influence of Portuguese trade in the region. So dacoits confiscation and capture of goods were increased. The word Adivasi was used for the first time to refer to the tribal people by option A. Mahatma Gandhi, option B. Thakkar Bapa, option C. Jyotiba Phule, option D. B.R. Ambedkar. Here answer to this question is option B. Thakkar Bapa. Amrit Vittaldas Thakkar, popularly known as Thakkar Bapa, was an Indian social worker who worked for upliftment of tribal people in Gujarat state in India. He became a member of the Servants of India Society founded by Gopal Krishna Gokhale in 1914. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched? Battle of Buxa was fought between British Army and the combined forces of Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, Nawab of Bengal and Nawab of Awadh. So it can be written as Mir Qasim against East India Company. So the first option is incorrect. Battle of Vandivash was fought between French against East India Company. So second option is correct. Battle of Chilianwala was fought between East India Company and Sikh armies in the Chilianwala region of Punjab during Second Anglo-Sikh War. So third option is incorrect. Battle of Kada was between Nizam of Hyderabad against Maratha Confederacy. So fourth option is also incorrect. So here the answer is option B. Battle of Vandivash was between French and East India Company. The Baradakoiti was the first major venture of the revolutionary terrorists of the freedom movement in which of the following regions? Options are the Madras Presidency, Punjab, Bombay, Karnataka, East Bengal. Here answer to this question is option D, East Bengal. The Baradakoiti was the first major venture of the revolutionary terrorists of the freedom movement in 1908 in Dhaka district of East Bengal. Pulin Bahari Das organized the dacoity which was conducted in the daylight when revolutionaries attacked the residence of Zamindars of Bara. Which one of the following was an emigre communist journal of M.N. Roy? Options are Kisan Sabha, The Worker, Vanguard, Arshila. And answer to this question is option C, Vanguard. Mahendranath Roy, that is M.N. Roy, was the founder of communist newspaper Vanguard. It was a source of candid information for the Indian people about the October Revolution.